Shalom and welcome to our 20th annual Feast of Tabernacles. This is part 4 of Preparing for Rulership.
In the meantime, who is Judah? Let's read verse 8. Genesis 49, verse 8. So this is talking to you, Judah. Read.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Wait, now, what? You are born to be praised. Why have you not been praised these 400 years in America? You didn't know you were Judah. You have not been acting in accord with the character of Judah, knowing his father. See, Judah knew his father. And when you lost the knowledge of your father, you lost the knowledge of being his son. Huh? So when you lost the knowledge of being the son of Judah, you lost your name. So now, to keep you from knowing that you are Judah, the son of Judah, chosen to be the ruler, you've been given another name, like Smith, Johnson, Culpepper, Roundtree, Overleaf, Underwood, Mr. Red, Mr. Black, Mr. White, Mr. Green. I mean, ooh. Can you imagine trying to live up to Green? The best you can do is go for the Irishman, St. Patrick's Day. And you're not one of them. Mr. Stone. What a name to try to live up to. I looked in the phone book and saw people have the name Mr. P. P-I-G-G. Can you imagine growing up with a name like that, trying to live like a hog? I saw people in the phone book named Mr. Hog, H-O-G-G. No wonder some of us are dirty. Have no shame. We lost the knowledge of our name being Judah. So instead of being the ruler, instead of being praised, we've been damned. Opposite of praise is to be damned. Is everybody aware that we as the people have been damned? They called you damn nigger. What are they saying? Nigger, you damned. All you niggas are damned. See, I'm not using profanity. I'm describing your condition. My mind is too elevated to use profanity. I don't suffer from a lack of vocabulary. Mine is most extensive. When you learn of my divine mind, you understand right away that I am the Word. All words. Then you have to learn how to study a letter of me. Judah. You, the so-called black man of America. Judah. Chosen to be the ruler. Didn't know it. You need for people to rule over you when you didn't know you were supposed to be the ruler. So instead of wanting to be like your father, Yahweh, you want to be like white people. And you don't understand how many acquiesce to the reality that we follow other people instead of setting our own. Why? Because we lost the knowledge of our own. You never know what your own is. But I'm here to teach you your own history, culture, language, name, and land, destiny, place in civilized society. And I'm here not to make you equal to anybody. If all I could do is make you equal, I wouldn't bother to come to you. Waste my time. I wouldn't waste my time coming here to make you equal to other nations. If I didn't have the power to make you superior, I wouldn't bother. I'm here to develop a superior man and woman. Praise Yahweh. See, superiority is implicit within this verse. Judah is made to be praised. If you're equal to everybody, who's going to praise you? If you're below everybody, everybody damns you. Huh? See, when you're immoral, everybody damns you. If you're equal to everybody, why should they praise you? You're just like them. So you have to be superior. Not by your color. Superior in character. Superior in honesty. Superior in dispensing justice. Superior in right conduct. Superior in righteousness. Superior in honesty. You have to become the superior leader. First in the rank. First. High above everybody. So you're going to be praised. Oh, y'all, you believe in black supremacy? I told you I don't. Don't you see black heathen? No, I don't believe in black supremacy. Being black does not make you supreme. I believe in supremacy. So how many want to be superior? Praise God. If you don't want to be superior, then you need prayer. We'll pray for you as we go on learning how to be superior. How many are happy to learn that you're Judah? How many of you are happy to find out that Judah is chosen by the God of the universe to be the ruler forever? How many are happy to find out that you as Judah are to be praised by all your brethren and everybody? And I'm here to make it so. I have the power to make it so. Are you not being praised when you walk around in Yahweh's name? Are not the people of the earth beginning to say, look at the Yahwehs. The Yahwehs are the only ones in town doing anything. The Yahwehs are taking over. You're not the originator of the praise. Your true father, Yahweh, is. As his son, I'm like him, so I cause this to happen in your life when you seek to become like me. Ooh, look at this scripture. Look what I'm showing you here. You may have read this before, but see, you never looked at it like this before. Read Genesis 49 and 8 again.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Yeah, maybe. Can't be too sure about it. It might. Without question. Futuristic, future tense, prophecy cannot be denied. Read on.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Oh, hold it. That's why I use Moses as a sign to stick my hand inside. And then when I brought it out, it turned white. Said, I dare you to steady hand. When you're carnal minded, you see my flesh standing before you. But this is only a sign of my true hand. This means I will demonstrate economic power and control and authority in the sight of the people in the world. And you have to admit I am. And after I've demonstrated sufficiently and that you can see that my hand is more powerful than the white hand, then I'll stick it back and turn it to my original color. You got the message. Thy hand shall be in the net. See, when you research that, that means that my hand will be in control of the net of our enemy. See, I mean, I'm going to control his head. I mean, my hand is on his jugular vein. If I squeeze it, he won't get any blood to his head, and his brain will go into convulsions and die for the lack of oxygen. Life. Because see, that's in control of your enemy. Judah, you are going to be, I'm here to put you in control of your enemy because your hand is in his neck. He can't do no economics in America without you, Judah. He is helpless without you, Judah. He can't function economically without you, Judah. And I'm taking you from him. I'm winning this war. It should excite you to know that your hand is in the neck of the enemy. You have power over him. You are really in control and you know it. Praise God. In slavery and on the plantation, you were in power and in control then. You didn't know it. You used to cut his hair, fix all his equipment, plant the crops, and gather them. So one day he tricked you and told you you were free. And you walked off the plantation. So when you came back, while you were gone, he said, I have to do these things for myself. If you had never left the plantation, you were already the numerical majority. So all you had to do was charge him since you were free. See, when you weren't free, you couldn't charge him for your labor. You thought freedom was walking down the road. So when you left the plantation and walked down the road, you lost your freedom. All you had to do was stay on the plantation and say, I'm free now? Okay, sucker, I charge you this for producing your cotton. I charge you this for fixing your machine. And I charge you this for cutting your hair. And I charge you this for keeping your house clean. And then you take all that money and you kept putting it together, and everything he had, you'd have gotten it all back. Because he wanted to live high and he wanted to live in the big house. We blew it. Walked down the road, thought that was freedom, got a few miles from the plantation and discovered, uh-oh, man, I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have no way to feed my family. Then you came back to the slave master and negotiated your freedom away. So he wouldn't put you back in slavery, then he hired you to do what you were already doing, and you were in a position to charge for. So when you negotiated your freedom away, then he paid you what he wanted to. Whereas when you were declared free, you could have charged him what he wanted to, or he couldn't have gotten it done. So there you have been asleep in slavery till I come. Now I'm showing you that you have your hand in the neck of your enemy. See, it's there, but you didn't know it. You really are in control, but see, you don't know it. Kind of like you're on automatic pilot, but I got to take you off of that and make you conscious. It's not about controlling the enemy, it's about controlling yourself. It's not about running out worrying about trying to control white people or some other people. It's about your hand is in his neck, so you have to become in control of your mind. And that's what I'm demonstrating. See, I'm a free man. So I buy where I want to. Biscayne, downtown, uptown, and around town, and then just buy the town. Get tired of fooling around, I just buy the town. And then I'll rename it. I don't need to vote to name this Yahweh City. I claim it. First, I claim it. White folks didn't come to America and ask the Indians permission to claim it. He claimed it, drew up maps, and put you and the Indian in his school and said, this is what I own. See the map? And you looked at the paper and said, yeah, I guess he does. This cracker just got here and got some books about, do you have a deed? Go to the deed book. He can't have a deed to America, he just got here. When you go for the deed trick, then he retained the right to eminent domain, all the tricks in the deed. Then he divided up and charged you big chunks of money for a little piece of ground and let you call it Overtown. You didn't have enough sense to call it your town, so now you out of town. Overtown is now downtown. What happened in Miami? Why? Because we don't have knowledge of Yahweh and the fact that we're Judah. So I'm here making it known. Then in verse 8 it says, your father's children shall bow down before you. They're not going to bow down to you as long as you're wicked. You have to be righteous. That's why they're going to bow. Bow doesn't mean the knee, it means the mind. Their mind will submit to your righteousness when you demonstrate that. You must become upright in mind. First Chronicles 5:2. Talking about rulership. Read.
For Judah prevailed above his brethren, and of him came the chief ruler. But the birthright was Joseph's.
Rulership really belonged to somebody else according to the birthright. But Yahweh reserved the right to change what he wants to. And although in America somebody else is ruling right now, they are not going to be able to keep it. That's what this symbol is. It was Joseph's right, but he lost it. So some other people are ruling, but they're about to lose it. Their rulership. And you, Judah, are going to prevail. And out of you, Judah, comes what kind of ruler? What does chief mean? Now, since you are chosen to be the ruler, then the only one that can raise you up would have to be what kind of ruler? So the head of the rulers is Yahweh ben Yahweh. Because I'm the one raising you up and teaching you how to get praise and teaching you how to rule. So my position is clear and very secure. And you that are learning that you are Judah, chosen to be the ruler and to be praised, are very happy that I'm here doing this job with you.
Please turn to side
Samuel 16:1. Verse 1, read.
And the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel.
Yahweh is having a personal conversation with Samuel. What did he say?
How long wilt thou mourn for Saul, seeing I have rejected him from reigning over Israel?
When Yahweh rejects you to be ruler, you just as well quit mourning about the fella, because he's through. Thanks to God. Some of you may say, well, boy, I sure hate to see the rulership of America go. That's tough. How long are you going to mourn about that? See that? It's your turn now, forever. When you come into play, it's not going to be a temporary rulership. It's not for 4 years. See, those that look like you and me, they want to be president of America, don't know who they are. They've never settled for trying to win 4 years over their enemy. I'm showing you that you already have your hand in the neck of the enemy, and you're going to win forever. So which one you want? President for 4 years or rulership forever? That's what Yahweh's all about. Go ahead, read on.
Fill thine horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king among his sons.
I have provided. See why Samuel prevails upon Jesse, that this all you got? There's got to be something left, because Yahweh told me that he had a king that he provided for himself. This is Yahweh's doing. And the king that Yahweh provided for himself is among the sons of men. Which means he had a mother and a father, earthly. And yet Yahweh provided him himself. In other words, he's fashioned before he's born by Yahweh in his genes and chromosomes to become and to fulfill the will of the Creator Yahweh. So I'm born to do what I'm doing. Nobody voted me in or say I should. Nobody invited me to. Nobody took me aside and said, now see, Yahweh is the name of God and you should go teach Yahweh. Nobody on earth did that. Then how did I come up with this ancient name that everybody on earth is bowing to and acknowledging as the ineffable name and the true name? And then right up in the paper that I am the self-professed Son of God, self-proclaimed Son of God, self-announced Son of God, self-styled Son of God, charismatic Son of God. And why have I been written up in headlines in newspapers in China? It's on the wall in here. I have newspapers. Some of our people brought the newspapers back from China. In China, they said, Yahweh ben Yahweh will save his people. And I raise myself up. I'm self-ready to do that. And no man taught me this. Makes me unique. Though I'm born among the sons of men, yet I'm a unique son. And I'm in the perfect order. Because the word says the Holy One is the firstborn. And I'm also firstborn of my family. Then the book also spoke about the relationship between the oldest son and the baby son. Yeah, Benjamin. Joseph was chosen, but Benjamin was the baby. No, I'm not going to go into that now. That's just, but you can't beat prophecy. See, my baby brother sitting right in here with a special love power. Something's on the move. Something is working. And yet all of you are my sons. Now it's weird when your brother becomes your son. And your earthly father becomes your son. Come among the sons of men and be fashioned and shaped by the Creator, the Father of all, himself. If he did it once, he can do it again. So he did it, so he fashioned him himself. I have provided me a king. You all can't vote him king. I provided. Samuel, take your horn of oil, your wisdom, the wisdom I give you, and go and look at the minds and the character of the sons of Jesse. And you'll be able to recognize him through his mind power. Now Saul got jealous. The one that was already king, yes, he got jealous of David. In verse 15, behold now, an evil spirit from Yahweh is troubling you. Well, when Yahweh get ready to work a work, he'll even seem to send an evil spirit up on somebody. Yahweh is something, yeah. Evil spirit is an evil mind. Man think wrong about the one Yahweh chooses. So it is, Yahweh chose you, all of you, Judah, to be the ruler. So there are those who have evil thoughts in their mind about you. They have not limited themselves to speaking evil about me. They speak evil about all of you. Why? Because they know Yahweh has provided you for himself to be ruler, Judah, forever. So there are those who hate you because you chose it. That's why you are oppressed in America and rejected and despised in America. It's not because of your color, because people darker than you are free to do whatever they want in America. They buy in America, they vote, they are senators and congressmen. Mexicans blacker than you are all in the White House. Nobody says a thing. They don't have to have voting rights or anything. So it couldn't be skin color. But you've been lied to and told that you are held down because you're black. No, you've been held down because you are Judah. You're oppressed because you are chosen to be the ruler forever, And the only way they can keep you from becoming ruler is oppress you and keep you in darkness and ignorance. Now do you understand that this is why you have caught hell in America? Not because of your color. The man that built and laid out, designed, and engineered Washington, D.C. was one of us. What was his name? Benjamin Banneker. Did you know that? So if we laid it out, he must have known one day it would be ours. But you can't get it through the vote. It's not going to belong to you through the vote, because that's a trick. That's of man. You have to let the divine will of Yahweh play out. Then you win. Over 5 million of our people are now reading about and hearing the voice of our great, good, and terrible black God, Yahweh. The voice of Yahweh is now the most powerful, the strongest among our people here in America. And now, my voice is reaching out around the world. This is the wonderful world of Yahweh today, proving the kingdom of Yahweh is now at hand. It's at hand. Look at your hand. That's not far away. So stretch as far as you can get away from you. It's not far. The kingdom of Yahweh is at hand. And we're going back to our cities from this street with a new tool, a new spiritual tool in our hand. We're going to be carving a stone out of the mountain of America's government with our hands. Praise God. And the scripture says that this stone that I'm carving out of the mountain with our hands shall overpower, overshadow, and overcome all the governments of the earth. What is this stone? What is this mountain? This mountain is the government of America. What is this stone? It is you, Judah. Right now you're a rough, unhewed stone, carved out, but it's rough. But I'm going to square you up, plumb you, take out my hammer and my chisel, chip off the rough edges. But I'm going to do my work in the quarry, so that when I build my timber, the workman's tool will not be heard. The nature of that stone is the stone that the builders of civilization rejected. And this rejected stone is going to become, I'm going to make it become the head, chief cornerstone. That means it takes mind power to carve a stone out of a mountain without a tool. I have some kind of mind. Now I'm getting ready to turn you loose like termites in the woodwork. Gonna move in the cities in secret, quietly, unnoticed. Each one is going to tell one. How many witness that our nation should easily double by Passover? Praise God. This is not our nation in this building. This is a sign.
This concludes part 4 of Preparing